What's up, family? It's your girl, Oso Divine, and welcome back to your favorite new podcast, Oso Say So. I'm so excited you guys are tuning in once again. Thank you so much for tuning in last week to the very first episode. Thank you so much. The love and support was amazing, and I really appreciate that. Welcome back to the second episode. Go ahead and grab your glass of wine, your tea, your coffee, whatever you prefer. Come on in and sit down, catch a vibe with your girl. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Make sure you share the video with all your family, your friends, your mama, your sister, your auntie, your brother, your cousin, your nephew. Let them know your girl Oso Divine is on their screen. So I know a lot of people when I watch podcasts, people are like, "Oh my God, not another podcast." I know today's society, social media is going crazy with the podcast. You feel me? But don't worry, because this podcast right here is not like any other podcast. You feel me? So this podcast is for people such as myself, people that are used to being behind the scenes, making things happen, and you know what I'm saying, being in the background. So now I feel like it's time, past time, for people such as myself to come to the forefront, give our little say so, give our opinion, and just give our perspective on things. You know what I'm saying? So like last week, like we said, we were going to be talking about growth tonight. So I didn't come to lecture to y'all. I did not come to preach to y'all, but I just came through to actually just share a little bit of my journey of what I've been going through with growth and what I've learned. You know what I mean? And I feel like I want to share that with people like myself, because me being on this camera right now is crazy. For real, me being on this camera right now is crazy. So I really feel like I can reach out and help people that are like myself. I'm a little shy. People that know me like, Rick, you are not shy. Yeah, I'm a little shy. You know what I'm saying? So especially to be on the camera, you know what I mean? But we're going to hop right into it. That's neither here nor there. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you share the video, okay? All my YouTube family, what's up, what's up, what's up? All my Facebook family, what's up, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. So tonight, like I said, we are talking about growth. Growth is crazy, y'all. Growth is challenging but necessary. It's happening whether you want it to or not, but it's all about how you look at it. It's all about how you react to it, and it's all about how you welcome it into your life. And growth is a continual process. It never stops. That's why it's called growth. Okay? But growth is a continual process. And the way you grow is all up to you. You know what I'm saying? It can be a positive growth or it can be a negative growth. And it's all about your mindset and your attitude. And in my process of growth, I've actually really had to sit down and look at myself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And be like, sometimes, Reek, it's you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes also it's you. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people can't really sit down and tell that to themselves, that sometimes the issue is themselves. You know what I mean? And so now what we're going to do about it is the thing. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to change my mindset. I got to change my attitude. I got to change the way I react to things, the way I react to people, the way I react to situations. And you know what I'm saying? The way I can do that is, man, pray. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Ask God for help. That's the first thing you do in whatever you do. Let me give you a little disclaimer too in this podcast. We're going to talk about God a lot. So if God is not something that you want to hear about, I don't think this will be the podcast for you. Okay. But anyway, talk to God. You know what I'm saying? You have to put him first in whatever it is. I don't care what it is. He knows everything about you anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Give it to him, and he going to lead and guide you on in your process of growth, because that's how I've been handling my process of growth. You feel me? So growth can go a whole bunch of different ways. And I know y'all like, what part of growth is she talking about? The growth of your personal demeanor. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times our demeanor is what be holding us back sometimes. Your first impression is your last impression to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are nasty people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I'm saying this, but a lot of people are really nasty people. So you have to, you know what I'm saying, think about how you're going to react to these people, how you're going to react to different situations, or whatever the case is. So I did put on my YouTube page and the Facebook page some things that you guys knew about growth. I have gotten some messages from a lot of people, and I really appreciate that. I know a lot of people were saying growth is wanting to help yourself. I mean, help others. Excuse me, before yourself. It makes you selfless. That's so true. You know what I'm saying? I find myself being more empathetic these days. You know what I'm saying? I find myself um just more compassionate for people. You know what I'm saying? I asked God to soften my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a very hard individual. Pop off. Now, don't get it twisted. I still work on that because I know a lot of people like, Rick, you still a pop off. I'm working on it. Okay, it's a process. Like I said, it's a process. I used to be a pop off, and I'm working on it. So, like I said, it's a process. It's a continuous process. Pray for me, okay? You know, so it separates you from people and things you no longer feel are beneficial to you. That's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Separating yourself from people and things that don't benefit you is a huge thing, yo. You can't want to make a positive change and go back to the same things. That's a fool. Only a fool go back to the same thing and expect different results, or do the same thing the same way and expect different results. That's the difference between having this fixed mindset and this growth mindset. I went through this whole, I'm like, man, my mindset is crazy. You know what I'm saying? My mindset is good. But what's going on in your life that's positive? What's going on in your life that's good? I'll wait. Okay, so we have to change our mindset. A fixed mindset is somebody who does the same thing, expecting different results. You know what I'm saying? A person that don't want no help, a person that think they can do it all on their own, a person that got it all figured out, a person that don't want to take no advice. They'll take the advice and don't use it. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll search the help and don't really want the help because they think they know it all. A growth mindset is going out there, searching for information, studying for information, trying to focus on becoming a better person, staying away from things that no longer benefit you, staying away from people that no longer benefit you, not reacting to things differently, trying to change, trying to find different options instead of just giving up. You know what I mean? And setting yourself up to be around people that's going to motivate you, people that's going to uplift you, people that's going to speak life into you. You know what I mean? So it's all about your mindset. It's all about your attitude. Now, I'm not saying this happens overnight. You know what I'm saying? You pray about it. You wake up the next morning and like, oh, I'm a different person. The birds are chirping. The clouds are nice and puffy and white. No, this is a process. And sometimes you're going to fall off. A lot of times. You know what I'm saying? You're going to fall off. And that's okay to fall off. But when you fall off, get back up. Get back up. And when you get back up with a vengeance. And get back up saying to yourself that you don't have to prove nothing to nobody but yourself and God. Because at the end of the day, that's all you have. You know what I'm saying? It ain't mama, it ain't daddy, it ain't sister, it ain't brother, it ain't your best friend, it ain't your you know what I'm saying, your sis, your bro. It ain't none of the people. It's you and God. You know what I'm saying? So you have to focus on yourself. And like I said before, pray without ceasing. Prayer has to become your lifestyle. Prayer has to become your lifestyle. And I grew up in church. So I used to hear that a lot. Like, I'm going to pray, 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 pray. And I'm like, God, I'm praying. Ain't nothing happening. You have to pray and believe what you pray. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about manifest, manifest, manifest. No, pray without ceasing. Talk to God. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, um, it's never being satisfied, never being content, always wanting more. You know what I'm saying? Always searching for more. It's like a muscle. Your growth process is like a muscle. You know how, guys, you want your arms and your chest to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? You go to the gym and you exercise that muscle. You know what I'm saying? Pop up in a book. You know what I'm saying? If you're struggling in an area, study, get some books that help you in that area. Talk to some people that you know went through that same predicament or going through the same things you may be going through, and get some advice. You know what I'm saying? But you can't talk to everybody, because a lot of people that say they praying for you are really praying on you. Trust me, I know. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it can, and growth, your growth process can also be mistaken for acting funny or switching up, and that's fine, because at the end of the day, you are switching up. You know what I'm saying? But you're not switching up what kind of person, the way you treat your friends and your family. You know what I'm saying? You're changing your attitude for yourself. You're changing your mindset for yourself. So don't let nobody make you feel bad for your new process or your new lifestyle that you're trying to go into. Like I said before, at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. When you die, you're going to be the only one standing before God. Not you and your moms, not you and your dad. Not you and your BFF, your boyfriend, nobody but you and God. Okay. So focus on yourself. Focus on getting to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Get out the bed. Get out the bed and start, you know what I'm saying? Grow, go forward, focus. You know what I mean? Separate yourself. You know what I mean? But yeah, I keep repeating that because I feel like somebody needs to hear it. You know what I mean? But anyway, another thing somebody said was give yourself grace. Everybody's journey is not yours. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's journey is not yours. I know a lot of people I know a lot of times we look at different people's lifestyles and we're like, man, they got this, they got that, but you don't know what that person went through to get whatever they got, or you don't know what they're currently going through to keep whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? Or you see a person, you like, they don't even have a lot, but you look at them and you like, man, they always happy. You don't know what that person going through to keep that smile on their face. You don't know what they just came through. You don't know what they just went through just coming to see you. You know what I mean? But don't compare your journey with anybody else's. Live your life and live it to the fullest and live it to the best of your ability and live it focusing on how you can continue to grow, how you can want more for yourself. You know what I mean? So allow God to lead and follow is something somebody else said. That's a big thing. Please allow God to lead and follow. Don't only ask God for advice. Take the time to listen. A lot of times we pray and we just get up. We don't even give God time to talk back to us. You know what I'm saying? When you're getting advice for somebody, you want to hear the advice, right? You want them to take the time and listen to what you said, process what you said, and give you advice. When you pray, wait for God to respond. And a lot of times He's not gonna respond like that. Sometimes He does respond to you in quickly, but other times He responds in different ways. Take time to listen. Take time to just take your time and spend some time with the man. And he gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. You know what I mean? Go to God before you go to anybody. I know everybody has their best friend that they talk to about everything, but God is my best friend. I talk to God throughout the day, all day, because niggas be trying me. For real, man. People be trying you. So you be having, especially when you focused and you like, man, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got this new mindset. You know what I mean? And you still human. You know what I'm saying? You still have your days where you be like, man, I do not want to get out this bed. Today is not going to be a good day. But you got to learn how to shake that off. You know what I'm saying? And get up, shake the dust off your feet, like my dad used to say, and go on about your day. You know what I mean? So yeah, I said it's like a muscle. You have to continue to exercise it. Um, Growth, apply it to all aspects of your life, no matter what it is. Your personal focus. If you're scared to do something, when you're in your process of growth, you learn to do it anyway. This podcast is something I was terrified to do because I don't like being on the camera, but I'm doing it anyway because I feel like it'll help somebody. You know what I mean? It's helping me. You know what I mean? So in my process of growth, God is really showing me myself. You know what I mean? And a lot of times we pray for God, take away people that don't benefit with me. Take away. No, sometimes we have to sit down and realize it's us. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really get into the process of growth until you can really be real and honest with yourself and really find out what your triggers are, figure out what you really want to do with your life, and just sit, you know what I mean? Let God lead and actually follow. You know what I mean? So this process of growth, can go so many different ways. And I really hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I know y'all like, oh my God, Reek, it's over already. Yes, because I have so much more information, but the next episode is going to be chock full of information as well. I have a guest coming next episode, so I'm so excited about that. Stay tuned. It's a surprise guest, so I'm so excited about that. Remember, I told y'all we're gonna have some dope individuals coming on the podcast. So I have somebody coming that is powerful. It's my good sis. I'm so proud of her and her endeavors. I love her and her family so much. But yeah, this process of growth, y'all, is crazy. Like, you really have to sit down and really focus. You know what I mean? And like I said before, I don't have it together, nowhere near. But I had to actually sit down and get a piece of paper and a pen late at night, turn my little lo-fi chill music on, and sit there and be like, and it just flows. You know what I mean? Nobody can walk your process or go through your process like you. It's a lonely road. It's a very lonely road, a very lonely road, but it's necessary. And while you're going through the process, it's going to be some ups and some downs. It's going to be some traumatic experiences. It's going to be a lot of blessings. It's going to be a lot of people trying you. It's going to be a lot of people saying they're proud of you. You know what I mean? You're going to go through it, but that's why it's a process. But learn to walk in the process, talk to God, keep yourself surrounded around motivational people, around people that are uplifting, around people that are positive, around people that are optimistic. Because when you hang around people like that, you become your atmosphere. And I'm learning that. I'm learning that so much. You know what I'm saying? Let go of people that don't benefit you. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You cannot go forward in your growth process being around the same BS. You can't. I don't care how much people say they gonna change. I don't care how much you think the atmosphere is gonna change. You think whatever's gonna change. Change it for yourself. Move forward. Put that foot forward. I don't know who this is for, but this is for somebody. So yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Make sure you tune in to the very next episode. We have some trailers coming out. We have a lot of things coming for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you enjoyed the episode. Give me some feedback on tonight's episode as well as last week's episode. Like we like to say in every episode, like we like to say in every episode. I'm sorry, I had some technical difficulties. Be passionate, be energetic, and remember, you are never defeated. Until next time, I'm your girl, Oso Divine. Peace.